Welcome, everybody. Dominic here with Breakthrough Sessions. Jump right in. It's a special day every day for me. I don't know what it is. It's something about getting an opportunity to wake up each and every day. It's something that resonates with me. It's something that I get energized about. I can name a lot of things. My family, getting the chance to outshine the day before, getting a chance to do something different, getting a chance to create something, get a chance to build ideas. So I this message is really clear. It's you can do this. Like I'm reminded so many times in my life all the battles that I faced, and I'm reminded all the time that there's somebody else somewhere in this earth that has faced even greater battles. So I just want you to take a look at yourself. I want you to actually pull yourself together and I want you to pull yourself up. I know you've been through a lot. I know things are still going on. I know there's really no idea of when we might get out of whatever it is that we're going through. But the truth of the matter is that tough times don't last, but tough people do. And if you think about that, I'm reminded oftentimes you can do this. I'm all the time having this attitude. And I want to take you to a story. A young man by the name of David faced off against the giant Goliath. And there was this moment where this giant came down terrorizing everybody. No one had the I can do this attitude, like you can do this attitude. Everybody was fearful. Everybody was thinking like, how do we take this big giant down? And then you got this guy, this small guy, David, and they're patting him up and they're saying, you got to wear all this armor. They're getting him set to go into battle with this giant. And David the whole time is thinking to himself, I can do this. Like what is everybody afraid of? This is what I've been called to do. This is my moment. It's my time. I've been through a lot. I'm prepared. I'm ready. I can do this. And David, as they're putting this armor on, is thinking to himself, I don't need all of this. I have my gift. And my gift is this slingshot that I have. And now all I need is just some rocks. And I can defeat this giant without anything standing in my way. Just let me do it my way. Let me use my gifts. Let me stand up and rise to the occasion and show you guys that there is nothing to be afraid of. In that moment, he goes down and he gets 5 stones. Not just any stones, because stones are all rough around the edges, and you're not really sure is by the time I sling them if they're going to hit in the perfect direction or how they're going to land and is it going to hurt and make an impact. So he smooths the stones down and then he slings a shot after pulling it back with force, being prepared to take this giant down, this person that everyone is running from and afraid of. He is standing there believing, I can do this. And the shot hits Goliath and the giant falls. Now, think in that moment what that feels like. It's a smooth stone. And maybe no one understands because he smoothed the stone, it hit him in the right spot. He got a better trajectory on the stone. He got a better contact on that guy's body, and the giant fell. And in that moment, I can do this, is what David is saying. And not only can he do it, he wants to do it and he wants to make sure it's done. So as the giant falls, everyone is like excited, thinking we've defeated the giant. David has defeated the giant and we will be able to come out. We will no longer have to be afraid. But it wasn't just defeating the giant, it was about cutting him off, making sure that he would not be able to come back. So David walks over and he beheads the giant for good. You can do this. Your life is complicated. Your life is messy. Your life has not been in your favor. You've had some dark times. You've had some loss. You had some pain, some struggles. You had complications. You've not had things go absolutely your way. But you can do this, just like David slayed that giant, because he smoothed things out. He was actually understanding that in order for us to have a chance to walk amongst our village, to not be in fear of our lives, I need to do this for my people. I have been given this gift. And it was within him while everybody else was trying to run around and avoid it. David stepped up to the stage. He raised his hand and he said, I can do this. I don't need armor. I don't need anything that you're trying to give me. I have my own special sauce. And he believed, I can do this. So I believe, just like David believed in himself, that you can do this. And while fear might be within us, each and every day that we take on something new, each and every day that we're not sure how it's going to work out or what's yet to come, if you can just hang in there, if you can fight one more day, if you could take that day as if it were your last, if you can more time every chance you get, if you can actually be invested in yourself, be committed to being better, be committed to shining on a level like you never thought that you would shine before because it's in you. It doesn't matter what's happened to you in the past. Those experiences have made you something special. And for you not to use whatever gift it is that you have on the inside, for you to walk away and turn away because of fear, for you to say, well, I'm not sure if it will work out. And I'm not sure if I should be running like everyone else is running, away from the pain, away from the discomfort, away from the failures. What are you afraid of? You can do this. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And once we look fear in the eye and we choose to conquer it, and we choose to conquer it because when we see fear, we think to ourselves, what would be the reward if I conquered it? What would I get? What would I become if I did it anyway? If I faced my fear, what could I become? Who can do it? David did it when everyone else around him wasn't sure. He did it. And it was a belief, and it was a challenge, and it was his courage, and it was his fear about what if I was the one to slay the giant, to take this guy down once and for all. It only takes one day. It only takes one chance. It only takes a decision, and it only takes commitment. You can do it. This is Breakthrough Session. I'm looking for you to be the David in your life. I'm looking for you to stand up to the things that you once thought you feared and do them anyway. Give yourself a shot. Change your story, because what happens when you win? What happens when you get a chance to become great? What happens when you get a chance to change your life? What happens when you get a chance to be a millionaire? What happens when you get that level of success that you dreamed of? What happens when you no longer have to be in pain? What happens when you no longer have to feel sorry for yourself? What happens when you no longer have to have that self doubt? What happens when you no longer have to question your worth? Something special happens, and it's within all of us. You can do it. You are so much more than what you believe, and you deserve every day, but you have to be willing to work for it. Take care of yourself, stay strong, stay blessed, and be the David and conquer, slay your giants. and smooth it out so that whatever it is that you had to face in the past, whatever it is that has been bugging you, whatever it is that has been holding you back, you cut it off now, today, because you can do it. Have a great day.